from Device. He's taken a bit of a smattering early on. And we can get into this one, Chatty B. GG.bet believes Astralis 1.6 have the edge to take this to a third map.
Oof, when glaive kicks it off in fashion, that's a nice headshot onto tabseN there. Gets the mid control, syrson flashed on through for info and almost finds the frag. They've taken long control here, so everything going very, very swimmingly for Astralis. At the start of Dusty gone down, so syrson, I was going to call it XANTARES. XANTARES is the one with the scout. He's picked it up from syrson's corpse. Not known to be on the sniper rifles, old XANTARES.
And that's an opening frag onto B. There's a chance that that tag is converted. Go on. Deagle bullet. That's Magisk gone. Good play from XANTARES. He is getting pushed on. A tag into glaive. He's doing so much damage. Every bullet is connect. Breed to be able to get away with it in tier 1 level as well, is credit to him. You have to
modern day JDMs.
Yeah, you have to have a degree of... True. We haven't had a conversation like that since JDM, but that was more of a case of just his sensitivity and posture made it really hard to use the AK.
Yeah, I wonder if he's still lounging now. The one just there was relatively close as well, so they did a great job of keeping that competitive, all things considered. k1to investing into that AWP tells me it is very likely that syrson will do the exact same thing. He's operating with 6,450. That's plenty of cash to splash. Would the big want to go for this 4-man A-lean again? Because when you're playing a map like Dust 2, there's a part of it that's gambling, right? You're going to spend your time doing your homework, but you don't know what spawns Astralis have. You don't know if they're just going to call based off of their spawns if they're going to go for a fast long. We can see right now that's not on the cards. They've got mainly B spawns. So it's likely at this stage Astralis will go for something more default heavy or just more B heavy. They've sent 4 straight towards the tunnels.
There's 2 to receive them. Will be k1to.
Noise. They're not even watching for the push. So there is a gap. tiziaN doesn't look like he's going to push. They're just set up in this standard setup. So 2 over towards B, rooted on the site. tabseN playing in swing between A and as well. So it's going to be all of his... I don't know if you ever went paintballing as a kid, Alex.
Yeah.
But when we went paintballing as a kid, right, my parents for my birthday, they paid for most of the paintballs for all the other kids. But if you wanted extra paintballs, you're going to have to bring your own money. Guys, don't ask your parents for a paintball party.
Yeah, I think I bankrupt for Richardson's actually on my 18th. Now, syrson has continued to make this third look like a guarantee. That is ridiculous. I've never seen 2 peeking. Never mind 2 getting knocked off the pivot. That's insane.
My God. Well, a freebie for dupreeh, so it looks like one of his mates bought him as many paintballs as he could have dreamed of. As heads just pop up. Hello,
mate.
Next minute, getting them knocked off. What a great round from Device that one was. All right, well, they will be able to get those 2 AWPs out again. I think they will reconsider going for that double mid pick again.
Yanko just messaged me saying tremendous impact. So that's the analysis from the grave.
Oh dear.
Now, Chad, you said you were going to pace yourself, right?
Yeah.
How are you feeling and checking in round 10?
I think the big are still well and truly in this one. If they battle back and bounce back in this one, it's going to be a very competitive first half. It's just about maintaining these double AWPs. Yeah, exactly. So costly to do this time and time again. And it seems like it's a clear part of their game plan. We've already seen good signs from k1to. So short control under the remit of Astralis here within the early stages. There's still 1 minute and 10 left on the clock.
That's a good timing nade. It's perfect.
Oh my gosh.
It lands in the zipper of dupreeh's pants.
It's one way to start the round. Last was a double AWP kill. This time it's just a nade in the back pocket. And well, the 4-on-5, Astralis didn't operate very well with number disadvantages on Vertigo. It was something that they seemed to struggle with quite heavily on their T side. Could keep their attention towards that long position. The flash might come through and they might get a couple of kills in all of the chaos there as they try and cross in towards the site. However, glaive coming up cat forces their hand. It's do we stay in the site and try and deal with glaive, or do we push out now knowing this is our only option to do damage? And either way, it's not desirable for big. You know, now down 3 rounds to 8 of Astralis. The last 3 on the drop for Astralis here. And as we move into the last 4 rounds of play, k1to has bought into an AWP again. So clearly big, have identified they want to run this double orb setup time and time again against Astralis in today's matchup. syrson will buy his, and underway we go. Freeze time coming to its conclusion.
Deveh charging down suicide, and nobody willing to take a peek.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Waiting for him, his shot, but zywoo is not missing anything, and Device finds his third between the two of them. That's all 5.
2 on 4, right?
2 on 4.
Yeah, geez. Big can't be letting that one slip right there. Astralis with Device.
Eve needs it cleanly. It's far from clean.
Alex.
It's filthy.
Oh. Can we close our eyes?
It's hard to commentate, but I mean,
yeah.
here it goes.
Well, it is zywoo in a clutch situation.
How do you know? I still got my eyes closed.
I just sense it. He's getting harassed right now. They're coming in close. 30. So don't worry about it. syrson doesn't even need
it. Tumbling. The Deagles are good. 3 frags already from Astralis. dupreeh caught the mid pincer. If he gets one here, he'll be mollied out of the window. I think he's playing it smart, playing it safe for the retake. Now, retaking B, yes, with a numbers advantage, but no kit. They're going to have to be quick about this and using their numbers against an AK. And k1to has had such impact. I have faith in k1to's hold here. Close, but no cigar, and Astralis force buy goes awry.
Yeah, and that was just an all-in B rush, right? There's
so Device's AWP has found blood this time. It's not just going to be the csgo show. There's a game after all.
Oh, he might get a freebie. See the foot.
Device's hunt for info.
But this is huge. If they were to go on to B right now, there's only one player on the site, and that's dupreeh. He knows he's under pressure. Magisk needs to get across with the rotation. The smoke's going to make that very, very... Oh, my God. Imagine if that was half a second later. Magisk picks up this AWP, and they need this for info because in the 4-on-4, we often say that it favors the Ts, but this AWP gives them a little bit more information from Astralis. So they're banking on a mid to B play right now, Alex.
Okay. It doesn't seem like that's what Big are working on. syrsoN's lining up
something. What is he doing, algebra or something?
No, I think that was more of a case of, oh dear, we've got devices opening. Just before they could even get the smokes in the air, he pushes for info and destabilizes everything. I say everything, there's one around CT. That's the punish. It should be.
What a great
flashbang. XANTARES completely nullifies Device. Glane off, just a pixel. And syrson makes no mistake in shutting him down before he can do any more damage. Retake now. XANTARES hears them. Timing's everything. He does win.
Just an overseeing with the AWP. I don't think that Astralis will want to pick mid with the AWP, considering syrson's on a heater right now.
tabseN's got to line up from every spawn point, man. He's got the Insta Xbox pop. And they are off to the race long. They're going to boost him up on the box. It's a powerful position if you go unannounced.
Oh, they know about it. They're nading it as well. Catch that.
Well, that's half my health gone, and I kind of feel like a plum for sitting here afterwards. Gonna be the 15th. Smokes on the cross. Glaive on elevator. Timing not quite gonna give him the info he hoped for. A bit of team damage as well. This is far from ideal. zywoo's hiding in the smoke, but he's taking nade damage. He's taking bullets as well. Tucked in on Gandalf. Another body dropped. I think they tried to boost. Chad, this feels like 15.
Yeah, that smells like 15 as syrson takes down zywoo, and it's just the save for dupreeh and Magisk. And if we just take a look right now, it is the max loss bonus that Astralis are operating with, which means that if you're big right now, you should be hunting. You know that you've got that 15th round. If you can take these guns out of the hands of Magisk and dupreeh, they're only going to have that 3,400. So this hunt is so worth it.
And you know how I'd fire these boys up to go hunting? I'd just be like, boys, they picked this map because they thought they could beat you on one of your best maps. Like, they picked us too because they beat you on it last time. And prove your point. Twist the knife. Throw some salt in the wounds. You're beating them. They've got one CT round to show for their Dust 2 pick. Big Clan, full of testosterone and ferocity, are one round away from the playoffs of this global challenge.
Oh dear, Astralis, this is a buy that you do not want to defend with as we get these highlights here. syrson up and over. Keto through the window. 2 scouts, a UMP, an MP9, and a FAMAS. Utility's good. There's no defuse kit. The bomb goes down. Astralis are done. Stick him in the oven, I think we say, Alex.
Yeah, stick a fork in him. Keto already out long. Okay, how is he not dead? Because there's always a member of the big clan squad there to back you up.